Welcome back to the channel. This is Life as We Know It, back again with another video. If you haven't already, please be sure to hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. Share it with a friend. We're on our way to 100 subs. If you could help out by subscribing if you haven't already, it would truly be appreciated. We're back again with another video. Today we're doing a reaction video to Yo Gotti speaking on 360 deals and his take on it. For you that don't know, Yo Gotti is a label exec. He signed artists like 42 Doug, ESTG, we got Black Youngster, the list continues. He's an artist himself, but he spoke recently on a podcast I love called Earn Your Leisure. If you guys don't know about it, you should check it out. Really good finance podcast if you want to up your knowledge and learn more about investing and what you should be doing with your money. But they had Yo Gotti on recently while he's on his album promo tour, and pretty much he broke it down, his opinion on 360 deals. I've talked a lot about artists and record labels and stuff like that, so I figured why not do a reaction to it. So let's just jump right into it. We're going to play the video and then I'll comment on it afterwards.
To look good. I ain't doing this shit for nothing. You know what I mean? Like I'm most definitely ain't one of these niggas just with a hoodie and a logo on it. You know what I mean? Nah, I'm playing this shit for real.
So let me ask you this, your perspective on this, because we asked artists this and they all kind of have a lot of similar views on it, but they never also actually invested in a person and it might not have working out. What's your viewpoint on 360 deals?
I feel like business is business, right? You know what I mean? Going back to what I was telling you about myself in my younger days, right? In my younger business ventures, I think business is business, right? I think, who said this? Did Hov or somebody say this? Like what's 100% of zero?
Yeah, Jay, I think
right?
so.
Mm-hmm. So to me, you ain't thinking logical when you think you get everything and nobody get nothing from you. You're not. That's not common sense, bro.
Right, bro.
You know what I mean? So if we meet, just give us a name. Say this is a brand new artist. We walk out this building today, right? What's your value today? How much you getting for a show today? How many records you selling today? How much merch you selling today? Nothing. You know what I mean? You grossing
zero.
$500 a year, right? So now let's say us three put the money in, put the work in. Now you making 500 million a year or 5 million, whatever.
Yeah.
We don't supposed to get none of that.
Yeah.
Because it's a term, they say 360 and it don't sound cool and you seem like you more bossed up because you ain't in one. It's bullshit. That ain't business.
Stand on business.
You know what I'm saying? So you basically telling me you want me to put up my money, you want me to put up my time, you want me to take my risk, but you don't want me to get nothing.
Or take, because I have a,
because it ain't guaranteed that you're gonna win.
here's my opinion.
You know what I mean? It ain't guaranteed that you even gonna win.
Here's my opinion on this. I'm interested. I said this and I got some backlash. To me, there's no such thing as a bad deal, because people, and here's how I view this. People say they got a bad deal after the deal, like 3 years after you're educated, after you have enough money. But in that moment, you wouldn't have taken a deal if it was bad. Like hindsight is 2020. You can't look at it like that. Like you saying like, yeah, I got 500,000. But yeah, in that moment, 500,000 changed your life.
But in that moment, you didn't have $500.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Exactly.
And you had no outlets, and you had no team, and you had no information even how to get $5,000. You know what I'm saying? And you maybe would have never made it.
Chances are, probably not.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So I mean, but I believe in being fair. You know what I mean? And that's again with me being an artist first. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you have to do correct business. I believe that you have to be fair. So I don't think going back to your question, I don't think the thing is bad. You know what I mean? Now you can dive into what the percentages of it is. And it's different. You know what I mean? If you're taking everything from them, it's different. Because now you ain't being fair.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
but the ideal of I don't supposed to eat with you, but I can work with you, that ain't common sense to me.
Yeah. So as an exec, like let's say we get this so-called artist, what's the process of rolling out a new artist? You've done it plenty of times and you've done it successfully.
So all in all, I think Yo Gotti's pretty much right. You know, no one's going to work for free. No one is going to give something and not want something in return ultimately. So I think he's absolutely right. I think what artists have to do is really take the power back to themselves and just figure out creative ways and different ways to maneuver and put their music out. I know I see it all the time. People coming up with their own websites. I know at one point I saw people trying to do the NFT music thing. I don't know how that worked out, But, just different ways, because, I mean, at the end of the day, a label might give you the exposure, but they're going to want that money back, and probably some. For you that don't know, a 360 deal is essentially when they take money from everything that you make as an artist. So let's say you're on a TV show, let's say you're on a tour, let's say you're doing merchandise, let's say you might even have a YouTube channel that's popping and buzzing. They pretty much want a percentage of all of that money. They feel like they're entitled to it. So, for some artists, yeah, I mean, I could see if a label spent 500,000 on you or something like that, them taking a percentage to recoup. But I'm not the biggest fan of 360 deals. I think overall it makes a lot of artists poor, it makes the labels richer. So I don't necessarily agree with Yo Gotti on his opinion, but I don't think what he's saying is necessarily wrong. I think it's ultimately just on the artist and how they see themselves and what they want to do with their career. I do agree with what Yo Gotti said. Like, it's probably a lot of artists that wouldn't make it or make it as far without that label exposure and that big budget behind them. So I think it's all about how the artist sees their career and where they want to go, and ultimately what they want to do with their career. But you guys let me know in the comment section down below. What do you guys think of this clip? Do you guys agree with Yo Gotti? Do you think artists should stay independent? Do you think they should continue to sign because it's gonna blow you up? And ultimately, it's the thing that most artists do to push themselves to the next level. Let me know down below. If you haven't already, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the video. We truly appreciate it. We're on the way to 100 subs, so please keep subscribing. This is Life as We Know It, and until the next video, I am out.